I'm Debbie Young. I'm a community artist. I would probably describe myself as a maker rather than a traditional visual artist or craft or textiles. I teach arts and crafts here at the Dunkearn Centre on a Monday night with each programme. But I'm currently working here freelance as the Outreach and Development Officer. So that's who I am. Why not? God, good question, because when I was at school, my art teacher tried very hard to get me to think three-dimensionally on paper, and it just didn't work. So in fifth year, she said, sit in the corner, do your maths homework, you don't do art. So, you know, at 50, the last thing I thought I would be doing is what I'm doing now. But I worked at the Arts Council most of my life, and I learned so much. I learned all about how we have another dimension to ourselves, and that dimension is creativity, and everyone has that dimension within them, no matter how small. I get people who come to the class saying, I don't have any creative skills, or I'm not talented. Yet these people decorate their own homes and pick their own clothes, and I try to translate that into skills that will help them create little pieces of work that they can bring home and look at and see that they have a way of working creativity into their everyday lives. So why art? It's a passage to expression. It speaks to people, sometimes much better than politicians or social workers or counsellors can do. Not to diss any of those people, but just it has a way of speaking to people that can't be tapped into in other industries. Most of all, I love working with textiles. I love felt making. I find it really therapeutic. Another passion is music. I love all sorts of music. Just at all in general. I don't think there's any kind of bad art. The west of Ireland, absolutely Achill. My favourite thing to do when I'm there is to get into the car and do the Atlantic Drive. You're literally on the Atlantic coast, and it's wild and it's treacherous and it's stormy, and the sea is always booming and crashing against the waves. And I get out at the most dangerous points of the drive and take photographs and get blown off my feet, and it's incredible. There's something very healing about the west of Ireland. So I tend to run off there when I need my batteries recharged, 2 or 3 days. And sometimes I cry on the way back because I think, oh, this is my spiritual home. I want to stay here forever. But then, you know, I get back to Belfast and I'm fine again. So, yeah, that's my most loved place in the entire planet. My family. Absolutely adore my family for obvious reasons. You know, I don't have children, but there's lots and lots of children in my family, so they just light me up. It's unconditional. I love my job. I actually love my job. It's just so great. There aren't enough hours in the day. It can be exhausting, but every day is different. Every day brings something new, and it's always an opportunity rather than a problem. And I love meeting like-minded people. I love being around like-minded people, and that's where you feel at home the most. So there's 3 things I love. Oh, the Dunkearn is definitely family and supportive and joyful.